So here in this editor section, we will do the most important job to build the bot. For that, first of all, let me introduce you to the intents. So as I said, intents are the purposes that users want to fulfill from the bot. So I have this car book or book car intent already, and I have some sample utterances like make a car reservation, reserve a car, book a car. So these are the utterances that we have to train with the bot, so that whenever a user will ask something to the bot NLU, the Lex NLU will be able to understand what is the intent, what is the purpose behind the user talk. I can go to the edit mode and I can add some more intents, like I want to book a car in Chicago. I want to book a car on next Monday. Book a car or book a luxury car on tomorrow, and so on. And now the next part is the lambda initialization and validation. So in this part what you can do is you can invoke some lambda function to validate the user input. So for that I can go and use some lambda function, custom lambda function here, but for this simple bot building purpose I will not be using it. And the next section is the slot. Before going to the slot section, first of all let me explain you can build the slots. So slots are the keywords, okay? So keywords that the bot need to fulfill the user intent. So you can create the slot by using this button. Here I already have one slot, card type value, okay? And slot can be with two types, the expand values and restrict to slot values and synonyms. Here you can give the different values for the slot, like here for this card type values slot we have luxury, economy, minivan. These are the card type values. And I can also go for the restrict type, but I don't want to have the restrict type for my slot. That's why I am using these expand values. Slots section basically you will see you can create the slot by using this button, and there you have to give the slot variable name. So like the pickup city, pickup date, driver age, car type, and you have to choose or you have to give the slot type. You can give the slot type from the standard AWS provided slot type. So whatever the slot types starts with Amazon dot something, it is a standard slot. Okay, so let's say like Amazon dot time, Amazon dot room, Amazon dot person, Amazon dot musician, Amazon dot month, movie. So those are the standard slot that AWS or Amazon already created with lots of example values. We can use directly these standard slot types and assign it to the variable. And here you can see the prompts. So whenever user will not provide or the bot need to ask the slot values from the user, we can define the prompts here, like in what city do you need to rent a car, okay, how old is the driver for this rental, and so on. But here you can also have your custom slot type, like here the card type, this variable we are assigning with the custom slot. So this is the custom slot that we already have, card type values with the values. You can add your own slots here. Now the next section is the confirmation prompts. Confirmation prompts are something like after getting all the slot values, now it's time to go to the fulfillment. So before going to the fulfillment section, the bot need to take the confirmation from the user. Okay, so let's say like here you can define the confirmation prompts. The prompt, whenever the prompts were coming in to picture, so that means like it is coming from the bot. Here the confirmation prompt is something like, okay, I have you down for card type. So you can see this is a variable, okay, card type, and this variable comes from here, card type, okay, slot type. So this is the slot type variable basically. And rental in pickup city, this is this one, from pickup date to return date, pickup date to return date. So these are the variables, slot type variables. Okay, should I book the reservation? That bot will ask the prompt to the user, and then if user says yes, that means this is a confirmation prompt. Then the flow will go to the fulfillment section, this section, next section. If user will say no, then in that case bot will say, okay, I have cancelled your reservation in progress. Okay, now the next part is the fulfillment. So this is the very last or end part basically. So when we need to invoke the business logic, so after understanding the user intent and getting the required key values from the user, now the bot's job is to fulfill the user intent in actual. For that we need to invoke some business logic, custom logic. So for that we can use some lambda function. We will see how this lambda function will work here. And this is the static responses that we can give. And then what you can do is you can build the bot. Let's build it. Here it is saying the value specified for fulfillment activity code hook.url is invalid. Okay, so here I selected the lambda function, but I have not given any lambda function name. As of now, let me use this return parameter to client. Okay, so that means like whatever the user will give the input as a slot values, okay, so those variables will be returned to this bot client. So now let me try to build this bot. Now the book trip build was successful.